They often say that the person that writes the minutes of a meeting holds the power. They may not have also considered the possibility that he who creates the program for speech day puts himself in the program. That'll be me. When I asked one of my long-suffering tutees what I should say in my speech, she said, "Make it funny." So here's one of my favorite jokes. A duck walks into a bookshop and walks up to the information counter. "Have you got any grapes?" "No, we're a bookshop. We don't sell grapes." Okay. So the duck walks off, comes back the next day up to the information counter and says, "Have you got any grapes?" And the now slightly more irritated information lady says, "No, we're a bookshop. We don't sell grapes." Okay, goes off. Comes back the next day, up to the information counter. "Have you got any grapes?" She goes, "No, we don't have any grapes, and if you come back here again asking for grapes, I shall nail your beak to the counter." Ooh, suit yourself. Goes off. Comes back the next day. "Have you got any nails?" "No." "Have you got any grapes?" I like to add that unlike normal school assembly type speeches, there is no connection with that joke with anything else I'm going to say. One of my more recent heroes, in a totally apolitical sense, is Barack Obama. I find his oratory and his rhetoric quite compelling, especially when he's talking about things very close to his heart. Some students here now will remember my quoting him talking about gun laws in the United States. Recently, at the inauguration ceremony at Rutgers University, he gave another characteristically pointed speech in a clear attack on one of the current front-runners for the presidency in the US. But what he said, as is often the case, resonates more than with just politics. And here are only 3 quotes from that speech. "In politics and life, ignorance is not a virtue. It's not cool to not know what you're talking about. Qualities like kindness and compassion, honesty and hard work, they often matter more than technical skills or know-how. Every day, I can walk around the school and identify a student who I can honestly describe as a star. Unfortunately, it is the same student every day, but I hear you might get another one next year." Not true, only joking. But the fact, of course, that I can make a joke underlies the real truth. Each and every day, I can identify students who excel, often at one thing, but more often than not, at many. Students who are far from ignorant. Students who are kind, compassionate, honest, and hard-working. Students who also have technical skills and know-how. Students that know what the important values are. It is this which sets Powys apart from so many other schools. It is this which I am most proud to have been part of since the beginning, and seeing our students grow into an understanding of what is important about this community is by far the biggest and best reward I could hope for. In a previous life, a rather difficult teacher had a rather difficult conversation with the headmaster. At one point, the headmaster told the teacher that he wasn't really on the same train as the rest of the staff. To which the teacher replied that that may well be, headmaster, but do you know where the train is going? You can rest assured that the Powys train is heading in the right direction, and all understand where it is going. I can hang up my assistant train driver's hat safely in my locker as I leave.